a meaty weekend of sporting action. I feel like maybe we should make some meat. It just makes sense, right? So from Mzansi to France, the barbecue versus the braai culture unite over rugby, where the perfect flame-grilled steak takes center stage. Now today we're turning up the heat and flames by showing you how to make the perfect flambéed steak. This can go two ways, me with eyebrows, me without eyebrows. Let's find out. Okay, so Ryle and I've been working on a steak. I mean, you may have been hearing while Lorenzo and Graham were chatting about Banyana and the PSL, you may be hearing the sear of the steak. That was great.
The sizzle and sear is
it's happening as we speak. So what I'm going to do is, to start, right, in a pan, I'm going to start off with some oil, okay? This is going to start things off and get the party started. Why am I doing oil? And I'm going to do some clover butter. The big reason is here is that I want to make sure that the butter doesn't burn.
The butter does not burn.
Yeah. The thing is, if you're going to go in the butter, this thing is going to burn. Then you're going to burn butter sauce. You don't want that just yet.
We've
so,
already got
as you can see, this is how hot
coming from
my
the
pan
flame,
is here.
Okay,
all right?
I got you.
So my butter's going to go in, and it's going to get a little sizzle. But this is how it's going to work. So don't worry. I'm going to do this away from me now.
Nice. Smooth.
Yeah.
Better.
And this is just the start of things. So I know it's a lot of butter, but trust me, you're going to need it later because we're going to take that.
All right.
And we're going to pop it in here very, very soon. I'm then going to add some herbs. I'm going to go in with my thyme. I'm going to go in with, you can hear the crackle. That's all the flavor coming in, and some rosemary.
Right.
And this is how we're going to vibe to start off with, right?
Beautiful.
And this is all going to be the palate is going to be beautiful, herbaceousness on the tongue. And then, of course, you got the oil and the butter in here, and already like beautiful burnt butter sauce just happening. Are you scoring the fat?
Yeah, man. You know,
look at you. Well, you score with me. Let's hope everybody scores this weekend for all of our national teams. That's how it goes.
So I'm going to prep, obviously, the next steak just to show you what we were up to.
Yeah.
So scoring the fat's a great way to obviously just get that rendering going, to get that sort of extra sort of... I like that crispiness on my fat, especially when you get that.
I also like the crispiness, you know, because
like
you have to...
That texture change.
You have to play.
Carlitos, is this kind of what you were looking for when you were asking?
I'm actually ready for it, dude, because I feel like there's no time then. So just to recap, in the pan is simply butter, it's oil. I put the oil in there with the butter, put that straight in the center of this baby. Thank you. Look at that.
Hey.
Now, the reason why I'm putting the butter and the oil together is because I don't want the butter to burn. Simple as that. Now, I've also got some herbs in there. We got the rosemary and thyme, and that's all done its thing. The beautiful part now is to get the brandy in. Now, remember, I don't want you to be scared of the brandy at this stage because it's going to be de-alkalizing because of the heat. It's all the alcohol's going to be cooked out because that's when the flambé is going to happen.
Nice.
Or so we hope.
So it's staying family-friendly even after all that. I love this.
Well, that's the thing. So brandy goes in. Now, this is the part where it gets exciting.
Is this because I thought this was the flambé part, but no, there's...
This is brandewijn, meneer.
Step aside, Mzansi.
So make sure that...
Hey! Flambé!
And that's what we want. And all of that, so all of it's cooking out, can you see?
Yes.
And when that flame's gone, the alcohol is gone, then you know it's ready. And I'm going to temper that sauce there with some clover cream. And we're good to go.
And I'm thinking already, the fact that you've created this natural flavor coming through from obviously using clover's butter, but on top of that, just all of the good stuff being absorbed, getting reabsorbed, and turning into this tundra of just like flavor fusion.
You can actually smell all of that flavor, and the great thing is that there's a certain subtle sweetness in the brandy that's now de-alkalized, so now you've got all the sweetness in the sauce.
Taking all the good stuff from it.
We're going to finish, though, with some of the cream, and the cream is essentially...
It gets better.
But what I want to do is just to... I don't want to show off here. I just want to baste that beautiful. I want to make sure I get the herbs.
Wow.
And I'm going to baste just to make sure that the flambé is gorgeous and beautiful. So we're just going to baste through. And then what I want to do to finish is some of this sauce. All right? So I'm going to put some sauce in here.
Oh, yes, please.
And I'm going to just make sure that it's a finishing sauce on the end.
Carl, what if you become
and we're going to just
young Rand?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get sexy with this, and I'm ready. You're going to hand me that plate over there, please, sir.
Got you. There we go.
Okay, I'm going to make sure that it's really, really decadent and beautiful. And we're going to place that just perfectly on there. Okay. Wow. Okay. And now with my sauce.
What's coming on top of this? I'm just salivating watching you. This is insane.
The sauce is going to go on top over here.
And the crispiness of the steak, the way it's charred so perfect.
That sauce to just beautifully just pop on there. I mean, that's exactly what we're looking for.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And then simple stuff. You're good to go. You've got some of that sauce for later.
Bro,
You've got
what
the
have
sprigs
you
of
done?
rosemary and thyme coming through. And essentially, that is your flambéed steak ready for game time. Banyana, you know,
Bro, this is
Spot
absolutely
Proteas,
phenomenal.
anybody. That's how we're going to roll.
This is what you expect when you do fine dining and you ask for a steak. This is what you expect when you may be going all the way to France. But wow, you can have it all right here in your home. Compliments of Clover coming through with all the essentials just to make it pop and just to elevate this to the level we wanted. Man, well
Exactly.
done.
That's
Wow.
right, brother. Come on now. You don't have to have a normal steak dinner this weekend. Why not just get your hands on this delicious recipe on expressoshow.com and flambe away and let all the South African teams show us flames this weekend.
Well played, bro.